Poop. Yo ho bro, and welcome to the show. Again, we are back here on the BiffaTech server. We're going to be starting out with winterizing the spawn area. We're going to be making up some Christmas decorations, and we're going to be tossing them all around this area, making this look like a winter wonderland. In my hand here, I have a pattern that I'm going to be using for the spawn area. Just got some greens, reds, and a little bit of browns in order to mix things up. And we're going to start with that first in the spawn area, and then add in some snow. Ta-da! And just like movie magic, our road is completely converted over to the Christmas brick. There are a couple changes that I want to do with the road, like these little rocks that are still in the road here. I'm going to have to get rid of those, and I think I'm going to replace those with little patches of snow. There is a little problem over here with the steps. I think they're okay coming down them, but going up, they're a little bit weird. I'm not sure what to do with the sides. They don't look too bad, but I'm going to leave it for now. The stones inside of my cave over here, I'm just going to leave. And I think I'm going to start with putting down a lot of the snow, because that's going to be a huge element that I'm going to need to add to the spawn area. thankfully, I figured out a way that I'm going to put in the snow that the snow won't melt, and that is just basically using chisel and bits and putting down a couple layers. It looks exactly the same as if I were to take some snow and make snow layers, except these snow layers won't dissipate from a little bit of rain or from the light levels. I'm also thinking that I might put in a... what am I thinking of? I might put in a hidden light system like I did over at Gavin's house place, and that way I can get rid of some of these torches. For now, I think I'm going to keep the torches there, and the light system will be a little bit cooler. I like how that looks, how the snow comes through the slats in those... in the... fence. Goodness, I couldn't think of the word fence. Oh, okay. So anyways, I am going to put down a bunch of these layers, put a couple on top just to give it some depth. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put... Again, with some movie magic, we've been progressing along quite smoothly. The snow layers are looking fantastic all around here. I've been finding it easy to put down little plops of snow just by using connected material, and I can just use these bricks as little guidelines for where to put the snow. So it's looking pretty good. Looking good. There's a few more things that I want to add. Oh yeah, the statues. All the statues are now knee-high in a little bit of snow. If your statue is on your own property, kind of like Omega over here, I just kind of did the snow around the knees and nothing else. But, yeah, if you have a statue in spawn, it's definitely in snow now. Alright, I think I am finished with the server. I think I'm finished with decorating the spawn area. I've got most of everything that I wanted to put in this area. I'm thinking about putting some more tinsel on the trees, but I'm going to go over really quickly of everything that I've changed around this area. As you saw before, I put in the road with the little patches of snow and the snow mounds around the road. I'm thinking about getting some salt for some certain areas, but I'm not sure exactly what I would use for salt. Maybe I should actually use blocks of salt and just chisel bit that up. I put some snow on the fence, just a little layer of snow. I thought that looked really cute on this fence. For each little season, changing up the fence, I think that's a great idea. Let's see here. I have put some snow on the roofs of just about everything, except for the trees. The trees, I believe, are meant to be functional, so we're not going to have chisel and bit gets in the way of that. Got a little bit of a layer of snow there on top, and actually, we can just take a look on top of here. Connected material. Let us take a jump. Ooh. I can't do that. Alright, well, let's just do this instead. We'll do a line. Line, there we go. And we can jump on top of the roof this way. There we go. We're up on the roof. The roof has a little bit patches of snow. Didn't want to cover it completely. It didn't look that awesome if I covered it completely in snow. There is some snow on top of the factory over there as well. And as you might have saw, before I had gotten up there, you can see the little stalactites of ice that are hanging from the roofs of some of the places. These are only going to be the public places. I'm not going to be taking them off of any of the connected material. That one. I'm not going to be taking it, putting it on anybody's normal plot. Anybody that has a house around here, I'm not going to be messing around with, but the public buildings I'm definitely going to. Got some frost somewhere on the side of the building, on some of this glass. Really didn't know how to put frost on a window, what type of material I should actually put on here. So I just have a little bit of ice forming on that. Maybe something will come to my mind later on. But anyways, got snow pretty much around just the roads. I didn't want to go too overboard, but then again, this does look quite a bit overboard. I do have the torches just under a layer of snow. I'll mess around with some other type of lighting later. For now, this was pretty easy. Somebody was over here, and I think he let loose his bladder. Oh, wait, that was me. Okay, never mind. No need to pay attention to what I was doing over there. I put some more snow on these fences over here. I think these fences look fantastic. They have the farm snow feel. The type of pictures that you see inside of... sad to say, when you Google something like, say, winter rural area and you have this snow on top of the fences inside of a farm village, that's kind of what it looks like. I would say Ohio, it kind of has that look, but I really don't... Oh, man, I kind of miss that, missing some of that farm fencing right where I was living around before. I turned my cave into a little bit more of a Christmas area. Wasn't sure if what I was going to do with the sides of these steps, but I think it looks fine. The clay tiles, the coloring of it fits fine with these bricks on top. So I think I'm just going to keep it that way, and that's the way all the steps are going to work. As I was going to say, before I distracted myself, the cave has frozen over completely, so anywhere that there was water is going to be completely frozen over. The water that was dripping down here is now completely iced over. And also, we have up here is my little floating island that I have here. Now it has been completely frozen over, and it has a bunch of snow around here. I think it looks wintry fantastic. Got one layer of ice above the water, so there is actually liquid water below here. You might be able to do some ice fishing if you got a hole in the ice. That actually sounds like a cool idea. Set up like a little chisel and bit fishing rod. Oh, I should do that. As a matter of fact, I should do that right now. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. Home, Pooka. Let's jump on over to my house and let us grab a little bit of... That's not how I want to do this. I want to grab some wood. I'm going to drop down some wood. Actually, let's... should I do that? Yeah, let's just do some jungle wood planks instead. And let us take a few samples of this. We don't need too much of that. And then I want some white wool. Do I have some random white wool? Yes, I do. Sweet. Good. White wool. And we'll plop that down. And we're just going to make ourselves a quick little fishing rod. Jump back over to spawn. Awesome. We're going to create ourselves a little bit of a fishing rod. That's not going to be exactly the Minecraft fishing rod. We're just going to make a stick and a line, pretty much, is what we're going to be doing. I would love to spend some time to actually create the Minecraft fishing rod, but we're not going to do that right now. So, alright, let's see here. We need that and this. Good, let us get some... Actually, draw region will probably be good. We're just gonna have the fishing rod stuck inside of one of these. No, I can't do that. We'll just have it stuck inside of this guy right here. All right. Have the fishing rod. Awesome. Put in a few chiselly bits. Awesome. Good, good, good. Now, doing diagonals with chisel bit is extremely tedious. in order to put down all the bits that you want, because it is basically like putting down a bunch of blocks for that. Yeah, okay. Let us actually cut in a hole. Let's cut in the hole once we actually get the fishing rod hooked up. Actually, let's start from the ground up, because we don't need to, because it's going to be completely impossible in order to actually get underneath the block, so we're going to have to build up the fishing line. Okay. And let us make this fishing line a little bit saggier and thinner by just taking out a few bits here. And actually, let's sag that line just a little bit more by bringing over a bunch of bits. Dunk, dunk, and then dunk, dunk. Okay, now I think, ooh, maybe I should make that a little bit saggier. And there we go. Awesome. I think that sags enough that the line kind of looks like it's going into the ice. Alright, and then we just need to take out the ice. Pop! Awesome! Ha 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 ha! Ooh, ooh, ooh. And put the line right... Nope, that's not what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Now the line is going into the water. Awesome! Now we got ourselves a little ice fishing rod. That is fantastic. Anywho, before I distracted myself yet again, I was going to show you a little bit of the winterizing up here. Put some snow on the bark and the leaves on top. Froze over this little magic water pond that creates water that always infinitely flows downwards. Everything is frozen off there. Looking awesome. Did a bunch of the snow around this area, not too much down this back end, just because I was starting to run out of both snow and I was running out of bits. I think chisels, because I think this one right here, this chisel, is like my 5th diamond chisel, and these things have a durability of, good golly, 760,000 durability, and I had already gone through like 6 of these things. Oh man, only if these didn't have a durability. There's a little bit of snow here and there. I just basically replaced all the clay tiles because I wasn't really sure what to do with this path, since I didn't actually make this path right here, this yellow one. I kind of extended it a little bit off to the left and the right and moved it around a little bit, but it's not technically my design. Ooh, there's some of the stones that I want to get rid of. Get rid of these stones. So I just kind of left that stuff there. Get rid of that. Awesome. So anywhere there was clay tiles, I just replaced that with the Christmas brick. And then we swing around this area and we're back to the beginning. I think that there was a couple other things that I put around here. See your stalactites of ice, snow around here. Did I put anything inside of here? No, I don't think so. I just put everything on the outside. A little bit of snow patches on top. Over there. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's everything that we wanted to do around here. Oh, I think today is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, but this took me quite a while to actually put together, so I'm going to call it quits for this week. Thank you everybody for joining me. Next week we're going to be getting working a little bit more on people's houses, the ones that I have yet to completely complete, and things that I need to add inside of them. But as for today, we finished up the Christmas stuff that we need to around spawn, and any other ideas will be easily added into it since most of the groundwork is done. Again, if you are on the BiffaTech server and you want to move any of this stuff around, feel free. None of this is really for just me, it is for the public. So, again, thank you everybody for watching. This is the Pooka signing out. Goodbye.